You post it on here. It's entirely free. We do not charge you, give you access to all your buyers' phone numbers and emails. And boom, you have responses in minutes. And if you're in wholesaling real estate, or if you understand that game, that is night and day of what you experience right now. You quite literally have to hire someone to chase people and pull data and try to pull lists and all this nonsense. It's like not an enjoyable experience. So that is OFFA. And yes, we will be the Tinder for off-market real estate.
Welcome to the Real Estate Pros Show, where we interview real estate investing professionals from coast to coast, as well as the service providers that serve the real estate investing industry. Our goal is simple: share what's working now to help you improve and scale your business to the next level and meet the pros that can help you get there. Real Estate Pros is powered by Investor Fuel, America's leader in helping real estate investors and professionals build the business you need to live the life you've always dreamed of. Let's start today's show. Property insurance for real estate investors doesn't have to be difficult, but it does need to be there to protect you when you need it. MyInvestorInsurance.com not only provides insurance at 15 to 30% cheaper than traditional agencies, it's built specifically for real estate investors like you. You can set up an account in about 2 minutes, get quotes on properties, turn on and turn off insurance for your fix and flip or rental properties in around 2 minutes without having to talk to anyone directly, all through our portal. There's no better way or faster way to make sure you've got the coverage you need to protect you, and no more lengthy policies either. Once you're set up, you're billed monthly and prorated by the day for however long your policy is active. It's powered by MSI, the third largest independent MGA, with 1.5 million customers and more than $1 billion in cumulative premiums written. Get set up today in about 2 minutes at myinvestorinsurance.com/fuel.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Investor Fuel Podcast. I am your host, Q Edmonds. And when I say, y'all probably can say it with me, I'm excited. I really am. I'm excited to be here today. I am excited about my guest. He has me jacked up. He has me juiced up. This guy, see, he's full of excitement, but not just excitement excitement because of what's going on within his business, the things that they are turning out, like the new opportunities that's coming their way. He got me excited about what he's excited about, and I'm sure he's going to get you excited. And so listen, I want to introduce you to my friend today, Mr. Ken Barton. How you doing today, sir?
Great. Thank you for having me on.
Absolutely. And normally I tease them and let people know kind of a little bit about what you do, what you're involved in. I ain't going to tease them, man. I'm going to turn it over to you and let you do what you do, because I know our listeners is going to love to hear the knowledge that you got, man. So listen, so people, they're not familiar with you. I know Ken. They don't know Ken, right? And so listen, man, give me a short version of what you're focused on, what's your main focus these days. And if you don't mind, man, tell them what market you're operating in.
Absolutely. So Investor Fuel, hey, I'm Ken. I am a buyer. So I own 56 stores. I bought everything from like a duplex in the middle of the pandemic all the way up to a 20-unit hotel in Daytona Beach, Florida. I've been through all of it, been through the dirty. Like, I'm definitely not like the most calloused hand of guy, but like I've done a lot of the investor negotiations, the raising money and all that good stuff. My background actually comes in off-market buying, right? I made all my money. My first $1 million before I was 30 years old, I made it in off-market buying. As most of you, I'm sure, most investors do. They find deals off-market. They either flip, burr, they do all those strategies, right? And then I was head of sales Quentin for a company called Empora Title, which is a digital title company specifically only for wholesalers and investors, specializing in double closing and all the things that make those investor transactions really work. And of course, as an investor myself and as your audience, we're unique. We're not mom and pop. We're not buying our first single family home. A very different scenario. We're looking for ROI. We're looking for leverage, all those pieces. And so that leads to my market. So I built my company, OFFA, it's OFFA.com, to be a better place for me as a buyer to find deals. Full stop. That's what I'm trying to do. I want to go invest in more real estate, but my experience is there's so many wholesalers out there. There's so much off-market real estate that like I just got to get lucky to get on an email list or go to the right event. And like, I'm a tech generation, right? AI is like prevalent. Like it would be nice to be able to see it on my phone and find deals there and not have to like move through, old like Google Drive to find deals. So yeah, like that's generally where I'm at.
Yeah. I love it, man. I love it. Listen, I don't know how much you want to tease this, man, but man, you made some audacious statements that I know you're going to stand by. Like you saying, like, man, this is going to be the Tinder of off-market real estate, man. Like, OFFA is going to be
Precisely.
it's going to be the next R&B, and that's like Airbnb blew up, like OFFA is going to offer these opportunities to blow this thing out of proportion. So I'm not speaking out of turn. Like, this is what you believe. This is what you're passionate about, right?
True.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you think about us, we're a marketplace, right? We connect buyers and sellers. I'm not using those brands sparingly.
Yeah.
Stop living on an island and join the #1 mastermind in America for professional real estate investors. Investor Fuel is a community of hundreds of the nation's top investors working together to build stronger businesses and better lives. In addition to the amazing community of real estate investors acting as a board of advisors for one another, Investor Fuel members have access to 100% funding on purchase and repairs for our members only, a health insurance program, and benefits and discounts that more than pays for the membership of most of our members, meaning it's actually costing you money to not be a member of Investor Fuel. If you're looking to scale your business and build a business that allows you to live the life of your dreams, please visit investorfuel.com today and book a call with our team.
When you look at and I'm a tech guy, I build companies, my intention is to make this like a deco or such $1 billion business. But when I explain to you Amazon, Uber, Airbnb, they're all just marketplaces. It's all just buyers and sellers of some service or some good, right? OFFA is the same. Right now, Quentin, I don't know if you know this, but in the United States, 25% of real estate transacts off market, 25. And about 80 or 90% over $1 million is all off market. You're wealthy, you're private, you don't want people traipsing through your house. Wholesalers understand they move a lot of deals. At Empora, we had 2,000 customers moving, 10 to 20,000 deals just at the tiny little title company. So when I say there's a sleeping giant of an industry that we're all participating in, but it's broken because for buyers like me, it's hard to find those deals. Yeah. So you got it right, Quentin. Tinder of off-market real estate. Simply enough, how our big innovation was, how do we make it easier for buyers to buy your deals? Sounds nice, right? Yeah. That's not rocket science. Right. You want to sell more deals. Everyone wants to move more deals.
Yeah.
And so simply enough, my opinion is I'm 34. I've been using dating apps for a long time. I think that's the easiest way to move through information you do or don't want. If you want content, there's a clear swipe. Yeah. But we really beat it down with my whole team. We said, okay, what's the easiest way to move through these? What will be fun? What will be interesting for a buyer? It's obviously location based. 90% of buyers are buying physically close to them. We don't require that only, but that's what most people do. They know what they want. And so as someone swipes left, you could quite literally teach an algorithm, hey, I don't want, single family homes. As you swipe right, oh, they want multifamily. That's not rocket science. That's real simple. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so very quickly, within days, our algorithm and our AI learns what you like and only notifies you on your phone of deals you want. On the flip side, for the sellers, this is where the wholesalers are going to love this. They're going to be like, you kidding me? How much? It must be $1 billion. Wholesalers are going to love this because as we start growing, and Quentin, I kid you not, I'm not cursing, I kid you not. 1 month ago, we had less than 1,000 buyers on our platform. 1 month ago. Today, actually, it's 3 weeks. We're almost 10,000. That's before our app. That's only a web app, only a website. So we've 10x'd in under 30 days. When this app comes out, my expectation is we're going to be probably in the range of 100,000 to 250,000 verified buyers, but probably in the next 2 months. And so you just imagine you're a wholesaler or you want to go sell your deal. You don't want to go through a realtor. You post it on here. It's entirely free. We do not charge you, give you access to all your buyers' phone numbers and emails. And boom, you have responses in minutes. And if you're in wholesaling real estate or if you understand that game, that is night and day of what you experience right now. You quite literally have to hire someone to chase people and pull data and try to pull lists and all this nonsense. It's not an enjoyable experience. So that is OFFA. And yes, we will be the Tinder for off-market real estate.
I told y'all this guy was going to bring the heat. You got me excited, man. Listen, I'm excited about OFFA. How about you guys, man? Listen, I love it, man. I know it's not easy in this climate, right? You got to get the deals. You got to get, get in front of wholesalers, right? You need to get where you need to get, right? And so,
it's hard.
Yeah. So that's my question. What's the key to keeping the machine running smoothly, man?
The key is buyers. Quentin, you're going to laugh at this. And I know I literally tell my team this all the time. I try to drill things down to the most simple elements because I'm from Florida. I went through public education. I'm not that smart. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not that smart. I just try to drill it down. Yeah. And so what I say is sellers, wholesalers are the boys. Buyers are the hot girls. And on OFFA and at every bar, hot girls drink for free.
Ooh.
Fact, right? We know that, right?
We know it.
And so the game is we need good quality buyers. So when I tell you that how we do what we do, how we discover, how we find buyers is we quite literally pull public data. We're looking at people who've previously bought a deal within the last 2 years that's like your asset type.
Yeah.
So it's your deal, right? Well, I'm from Orlando, Florida. Let's say 3-bed, 2-bath, concrete block, deal in Orlando, Florida, 200K. It's got a hole in the roof, it's got rotten animals in it. Sounds great, right?
Yeah.
Probably worth 400K. So you want to go sell that for 250K. You don't want to talk to the luxury flippers, and they don't want to talk to you. And you also don't want to talk to the newbie that can't handle a caved-in roof, that's buying 50K or 100K, like mobile homes. So what we do is not rocket science. It's just a lot of work. But we draw a circle around your property. We go to public data. We use AI to scrape all of it, all the people who have bought a property successfully in the last 2 years, similar to your asset type, similar to your price point. Pull all that data together, and then we do the thing that no one else is willing to do, Quentin. We do the work. Call, text, email. And when they say, yep, I'm interested, we say, here's the link to our app. Swipe up on that seller, connect with them directly, phone number, email verified, boom. And that's all done for free, Quentin. Could you imagine? Could you imagine a platform that does all of that for free for you? OFFA.com.
If you're looking for consistent, high-quality leads, look no further than Investor Machine. Investor Machine isn't just another agency. It's the most sophisticated, data-driven lead generation company on the planet for real estate investors, and serves the role of being not just a lead generator for your business, but a marketing partner that is helping you achieve your goals along the way. Go to investormachine.com to learn more and schedule a call with our team today.
Come on. I love it, man. I absolutely love it, man. Now, of course, like you said, it's not always easy, right? So, what's the
time? Easy.
Yeah. So, right. So, there's, of course, things get real. You guys are launching, but things can get real. So, I want you to tell me what's the time maybe something went sideways, right? Maybe you had to pivot fast. You mind sharing a story like that for people that's listening?
I have so many. Whenever you do anything for free, you have spam. And we got a lot of guys. We had a whole quote unquote wholesaling group out of Egypt who loaded us up with 200 properties over the weekend. And of course, it's the weekend, so we're busy. We're trying to live our lives, but also working 24/7. And we had 200 spam properties on our platform. It was mostly a big trying to grab information from our buyers, and a lot of them were too good to be true. So people I literally had buyers in my network texting me photos. They were like, "Why is this house $20,000 when it says it's worth 500?" And I'm like, "That sounds wrong." And so, of course, you fix that. And the beautiful thing about tech is, you don't got to show someone to have a limit of submitting 5 deals before we flag them. And we're like, but that's one of the reasons we require phone number verification and email. Yeah. Because that cut all of that out real fast. If you don't have a US-based phone number and a US-based email, you can't post deals because we really don't want this but spam's always going to happen, right? Yeah. And we're going to have spam buyers too. So I'll tell you one really interesting thing, Quentin. I'm not sure if we discussed it before, but we're implementing 3 things to verify buyers. Again, entirely free, which is a mind-blowing thing. Right now, we verify phone number, email. That's kind of standard in the game. What's a step above that, the OFFA expectation, is we're going to verify your actual identity. You're going to give us your ID. We're going to verify it with your face. So you're the real person's contacting us. Then what do? We hit up your LLC. We say, hey, send me your EIN doc. We verify. Every real investor who's a real buyer is buying with an EIN. They're not buying individually. Yeah. And this is not required, but we're going to say hey, this is an elevated buyer. And then finally, the coup de grace is we proof of funds. Every quarter, you got to submit your proof of funds. You say, oh, I have all this money. Great, prove it. And the nice thing is with AI, we can verify all of these things almost instantaneously. So it allows us as the platform to help the sellers say, yeah, Katie Smith is worth your time. And these buyers get more attention because if it's a good deal, right now we're getting 15, 20, 30 buyers coming in. And the pro buyers need a way to elevate themselves on our platform. But spam's always an issue, Quentin. Yeah. It's a battle.
Yeah. And I love the system y'all putting in place to wean out these scanners. I love the 3-step process that you talk about. I mean, that's brilliant. That's brilliant, man. And so that for me, let me know y'all in this thing for the long term, right? Y'all ain't dabbling. Y'all not playing no games. OFFA is the real thing.
No, this is Airbnb.
Yeah, I love it,
Quentin,
man.
I want you to look back at us in 6 months. You look at this in 6 months, and if you don't see headlines from Crunchbase, which is a very popular venture capital thing, if you don't see that we've raised $50 or $100 million, I have failed you. Maybe a year. But we're coming in. I mean, the way in which we can make this industry, Quentin, here's the real thing you need to take. If you guys listen to one sentence on this entire podcast from as investors, here's what you should hear. I am going to X the quantity of buyers who play in this space. So right now, 25% of American real estate is done off market. A lot does not touch a realtor. But I believe my parents, your friends, doctors, lawyers, accountants. A lot of these people want to play in this space, but it's not easy. Just like Airbnb, Quentin.
Yeah.
You were to ask me 10, 20 years ago, vacation rentals, someone my age was like, I don't know, Craigslist? Like, what website do I go? Didn't exist.
Yeah.
Airbnb made it real, made it easy, made it fun, made it on your phone, very simple. Everyone's protected. Like, everyone feels good. That's OFFA.
Yeah.
OFFA is going to do that for the $45 trillion real estate industry. That is what we're doing.
Man, I love it. Listen, I'm going to ask this question because this is a question I asked. You almost kind of nailed this question, but I just want to put it out there to see if you want to knock it out the park again, right? So what are your main focus? Like, what is the next real goal?
Yeah, there's three. So I'd say goal number one is getting ourselves to 1 million buyers. My dream would be we hit that before the end of the year, 2026. If we're doing as well as we think we are, if we're getting, 100, 200 new wholesale deals a day, we should have a lot of buyers coming through. We on average right now get anywhere from 10 to 30 buyers interested per deal, but that's just folks that contact the seller. Like, we sometimes get like 500 to 700 buyers viewing a deal. So 1 million buyers is number one. Number two, we got to go raise our first venture capital round. So if any of you guys invest in private companies, hit me up, ken@offa.com. Really simple. That's my email. Generally, we need to go with a venture capital firm who understands building marketplaces. If you guys aren't familiar with venture capital, Airbnb, Tinder, Uber, Amazon, all these people raise money from these private investors so they can basically 10 or 100x faster. If we just go on revenue, we'll never keep up, right? Someone will come in, a competitor will come in, they'll eat the market. We're not going to let that happen. So we're going to raise venture capital. And the final thing is, I got to build that team, Quentin. Right now, we're kind of like, if I'm being real critical of myself, we are very like chewing gum and duct tape.
Yeah.
It's working great.
Yeah.
Like, we're floating. We're fine. We're getting like going faster. A company is built on a team, and I need people who are half as crazy and twice as obsessive as me. That's what I need.
Man, that's big, man. 1 million buyers, raising venture capital, building out a team. Like, y'all making moves, man. And I know you know this. The next move can either compound things or can create total chaos, depending on how you play it. And so I know you know that.
Chaos every time. Chaos is guaranteed, Quentin. I promise you.
Right?
Like, there's nothing in software development. What's the funniest thing? I had an investor reach out to me. He's like, "Why isn't AI building everything you're doing?" And I'm like, "You don't know. You don't know what you're talking about." That's a nice idea. Everyone's getting like shoved this AI conversation down their throat. But when you are in the code, it's like when you're in the real estate rehab, right? When you are literally ripping out drywall, you're like, no, this is like 10, 100x harder.
Yeah.
So, like, I guarantee you it's chaos. Like, 100% chance.
Man, listen, so we got a lot of people listening, right? They're either early in their journey or they're looking to level up. And I think it'll benefit from hearing this. When it comes to building relationships and growing your network, what's made the biggest difference for you?
How interesting. So I started in RIAs. Like, I'm from Orlando, Florida. I went to CFRI, Central Florida Real Estate Investors. That's to network with people. That's where I started. I did not know. I definitely didn't know about off-market real estate. I assumed Zillow and Realtor.com. That's what everyone assumes, right? My hope is to change that with OFFA becoming more prevalent. Like, people understand, it's for off-market deals and flips and whatnot. I will say, Quentin, what I did start doing, though, is I'm a reader. Audiobooks, though, I'm way too ADD. I can't sit down. Same, right?
Yes,
Same.
Yes.
Who has time to sit down? Like, you got to walk and like as an American these days, you cannot afford to like sit and read. But I read a lot. I came from a software sales background. I love software. I love the scale and speed at which it can go. It's like the sexiest business in existence. And so I read a lot about real estate investing because my family, they do okay, but they're like blue collar folks, we didn't come from money. Like, that was never going to happen. How do I retire my parents? How do I take care of them? It's probably real estate. It's probably tangible assets. I went through an economic downturn. I knew there were people making money. I wasn't, but I wanted to, 08, 09, I was graduating high school, and I was like, well, I'm not making any money in this, but I could have. And so I got educated. And then when 2020 hit, I had my commissions that I had made from working for all these companies. And I'm like, okay, I'm now ready to deploy because I was educated enough and I have my network. So my 2 cents is start with RIAs, Real Estate Investment Associations. I prefer in person. Not everyone has the privilege. Everyone kind of lives everywhere. School.com is quite interesting now. SKOOL.com, a lot of communities there of real estate investors giving out free information. The only challenge is it feels like everyone's selling you a course, and I'm like, that's enough. That sounds exhausting. I'd say buy the $12 book, don't buy the course, but that's just me. But, I think it starts with getting educated and then just getting the reps in. One of my favorite things, Gary Vaynerchuk always talks about push-ups. Business is push-ups, right? Baby. Right? Quentin, you just gotta get those push-ups in. I can tell you, people are like, oh, when are you going to come out with comping software, like comp your deals on OFFA? And I actually said to them, we haven't done it for a reason. If we try to hamstring you or like try to make things too easy for you, and also the data's probably wrong. So I don't want you to like expect us to be right. Like everyone hates Zillow's estimate. Realtors hate it. Buyers hate it. Sellers hate it. Like Zestimate's always wrong. So the question is, should they have ever even delivered that? Like it's actually kind of bad. And so what I'm saying is get the reps in, learn, expect yourself to fail, expect to be wrong. But like the nice thing about real estate, at least, like no one's rude. Everyone's pretty friendly, and they all know, they've all been through the nonsense. So like usually they're pretty welcoming.
Yeah, man, I love it, man. Yeah, relationships is everything in this space, making the right connection.
If you're a new or newer real estate investor looking to launch or grow your real estate investing business, please check out Investor Fuel Club. It's a coaching community, but unlike anything you've ever seen before. And you can actually partner with members of our mastermind from coast to coast on deals right in your market. There's no better opportunity to build a consistent business than to literally partner with pros to help you avoid costly mistakes, avoid the need for capital to do deals, and help you eliminate your fears as you're starting your business. Learn more about Investor Fuel Club at investorfuel.com/club.
Best way to contact me is ken@offa.com is my email. I'm obsessively fast. You could text me too. My phone number is 407-978-7064, especially if you want to invest. Would love to talk. But yeah, that's the best way to contact me. And obviously go to offa.com. We have a real-time chat in the bottom right. So we operate that 7 days a week. Often I'm actually operating it too. If you have questions or comments, like just want to see it get better. And hopefully by the time this podcast is live, our app is in the App Store. So should be in Android and the iOS App Store. Download it, try it out, and find some off-market deals.
Thanks for joining us for today's Real Estate Pros Show. You can learn more about the amazing benefits of the Investor Fuel Mastermind community, including surrounding yourself with hundreds of other rock stars, 100% financing for your deals, and members-only discounts from vendors you're likely already using that, as a member of Investor Fuel, will save you more than the cost of your membership. Visit investorfuel.com to learn more. If you're interested in joining us as a guest of this show, please visit investorfuel.com/pros to apply. You can also check the show notes for access to free resources, how to get access to world-class lead generation, and much more. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss another episode. Have a great day. We'll see you on the next show.